Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, everybody. Oh, I forgot to put my lamp on. 1 second, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. Just had to turn my lamp on. And now I'm at a dodgy angle. There we go, that's better. Hey, everybody. Virtue's saying, what's everyone saying in chat? Hey, everyone. So who have we got? We have Virtue's there. Sharmoni said hello. Aardvark is also there. Guys, if you want to shout out, drop a hello in the chat. And we'll all say a big, lovely hello to everybody. Parchu's here. Hey, Parchu. Yeah, hi, guys and girls. How's it going? I hope everyone's alright. I hope everyone's keeping well. I'm doing alright. I've been quite stressed, obviously, with streams and stuff. So let's talk about streams. Let's get this out of the way. I can only apologise for the last sort of delayed streams and rescheduled streams. I've been having some technical difficulties. I think I figured out what it is. And I'm going to talk about the... Virtue, chill out. It's fine. The... High-tech wizard. So what I think happened is I think my internet has decided to give me just 1 meg upload speeds. I'm not sure, but I think it was more than that before Christmas, before we broke up for Christmas. I'm sure I was getting higher upload speeds than that. So what's that do? What that's 1 meg upload speed? Yeah. I think what that's doing is my OBS, which is the software that I use to stream, was trying to upload at a higher bitrate than my internet would allow. So that's why we were getting these stutters and these buffering sort of things. I think it was trying to catch up with itself. I've now reduced my bitrate down to what should be a manageable amount. My internet seems to be doing okay. Yeah, so when it actually notches up to milligrams, yeah, it was... So I think that's what's doing it. I need to talk to my internet provider and see exactly what they're playing at, because I don't think that's what... I think I pay for more than that. Like, anyway, doesn't matter. So that's sorted. I think I have 0 drop frames. OBS is telling me that I have 0 drop frames so far, which is good. Once we get into the game, on the other hand, that might change. But I've run tests, and it's never been more than 10 to 15% drop frames, which shouldn't be that noticeable. If it does get bad, I also have another solution that I think might work. But let's persevere. So that's where we're up to with the stream. So again, do accept my fullest apologies. I know it's not ideal and it looks wholly unprofessional. But as I'm sure you can see this, I'm literally streaming from my bedroom. Not my bedroom, my living room. So this is the way it is. So there you have it, guys. So back onto the... Okay, so I'm dropping frames. I'm at 0.4% drop frames. Hopefully it's not too bad. So where are we up to? We are doing the TerraTech Tank Challenge. We are finally going to finish the TerraTech Tank Challenge today. That is the plan. So I'm gonna endeavour to get that done and sorted and out of the way today, so we can move on to other things next week. So things like I want to do a community core again next week, and I might even try and get a special guest on next week's stream, because I'm sure you're bored of just hearing me ramble on. So I might try and get someone else on to help me with that with next week's stream. So if today goes well and we get through the final, we'll call it a day. We can call it a day on the TerraTech Tank Challenge, and we can take it from there. Cool. So that's it, really. So that's the only real news we've got. Tank Challenge today, and then we are... Yeah, we'll get it done. So, shall we get into it, chat? I think we should. Let's have a look. Right, let's go into... Excuse me. Let's go into the game. 1 second. There we go. Right, so those that tried to tune in last week and successfully saw the start of the stream will recognise a lot of these texts. But let's take a look at what the finalists are. Let's take a look at one final look at the finalists. Oh, hang on, let me pop There we go. Right, okay, cool. So let's just take a look. These are all the finalist entries. And I actually I've renamed them all now, so there's no like My Tech 1 or My Tech 2. These all should have the proper names. Actually, this might be a better idea. Let's go from the inside. Yeah, let's see this. We've got all day. I can do this. I can take time. I can take time. So shout out to yourself if you can see your tech. There's some really cool designs. I really like this design. The sort of the wedge design looks really cool. I like that ram and slamming technique. Who have we got? I mean, there's this thing, which I think now this is a bone of contention. This actually came. Oh, I need to sit up. That looks really lazy. This one that I'm looking at right now on just here came, I think, second in one of the like round, or third. It came in sort of round 2 or 3. And you'll see why I think it's a controversial choice for those that might not remember. But you'll see. Here is the Terrible. I think Virtue. Here's yours. Again, the skin hasn't worked. The skin hasn't applied. The good old gun pyramid type tank. We love to see him. You love to see him. Wait, have I put it in twice? No, this is the Terrible. I beg your pardon. This is the Terrible. That's not the Terrible. Although they look very similar. You'd forgive me for getting them mixed up. A couple more tanks here. This one managed to get through without having any shields or heal bubbles, which I find interesting. And then there's just this one. This one. Now the test. I'm going to call last week a test. That's what I'm going to do. Last week was a test because it doesn't count. This one didn't actually do as well as I thought it would. I thought this would absolutely steam it, but apparently not. So here we go. Again, you know, how much can you build with a build limit of 200,000? Eh? I'm going to reload this because I think everyone should be fully. You know, I've wasted people's batteries, but everyone should be fully charged now. So let's reload. I'm not getting any drop frames. This is good news, chat. I'm not getting any drop frames. I'm going to go into my tech. I'm going to hit escape. I'm gonna get a build beam, so I don't want to keep on falling down. So this is it, chat. I'm talking to you, chat. This is it. This is the grand final of the TerraTech Tank Challenge. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to input a little cheat code. I'm going to resume game. Once I resume game, all hell will break loose. All 32 tanks, 32, it may not be 32, I think it's like 24. I can't remember. Incoming PvP. All hell's going to break loose. It's going to be crazy. So yeah, let's stay tuned. Now how this works. So the winner of this battle, the last tank standing is the overall grand champion. So this is what we want. This is what we want to see. This is what we want. We want overall winners. We will then remove that tank from the next game, and then we'll run it again. The winner of that battle will then get the. I'm going to move my camera again. Sorry, chat. The winner of that battle will then get second place. We'll do the same thing a third time, so we'll remove first and second place. And then whoever wins that one then gets third place. Because there's prizes on the line. Chat, people get prizes. Tanks mean prizes. I think that's cleared everything up. Shall we get into it? Chat, give me a shout out. Are you ready? I'm going to hit resume game in... I'm going to hit resume game in 3, 2, 1. Good luck to all the contestants. Oh, wait. False alarm. There we go. Right, let's try that again. In 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off! So this is it, the grand final of the TerraTech Tank Challenge. I'm going to zoom out a bit. You can see why this was more of a controversial choice. I'm probably not... I mean, I'll be happy if it just dies now. So we've got Flank, Buggy Boy, we've got Vanquish, Bang Bang, Bonzuku, and Abomination is still here. Thankfully, they're all staying pretty close. We've already had one elimination. That's an early elim. Oh, a couple more big explosions, guys. I'm not catching any of this stuff. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Vanquish is still there. I think there's a big Hawkeye tank that's now gone. Virtue, I can see your tank is loitering around. That's good. This guy just needs to go away. The vertical heavy tank is taking out someone else. Okay, they're just taking out everyone. This pyramid-looking thing, I haven't got a name for them. They're clinging on in there. Virtue, your tank it's you and Abomination. You've taken out Abomination. Okay, Rook was another one that was another sort of tank tower that stood a very good chance of winning. Virtue it's against you and the tanks, the towers now. Virtue, your shields are down. It's 2 against 1. That feels unfair. So it's vertical heavy tank versus Rook. Rook shields are down. Vertical heavy tank shields are also down. Rook is out. It looks like Rook is out. Okay, so this is vertical versus who's these last two? Let's see. They've got Shielding and Buggy Boy. I'm a big fan of Buggy Boy. Love the name. Shielding's shields are just relentless. Although I feel like the tower is just going to sniper them. Goodness me, how are their shields still holding? Okay, Buggy Boy, that's it. Shielding is down. That's now Buggy Boy and Tower. It's going to be Tower. This is it, chat. Vertical heavy tank, or the Tower, as we're going to call it, is going to take it. They're going to take out Buggy Boy. They're going into Build Beam, but that hasn't helped. So there you have it. The high ground wins. Now, as I'm sure we're all aware, this one probably isn't going to win anyway. But should we just bring them over? Where you going, vertical heavy tank? Come back. The high ground wins. So there we have it. I mean, I kind of want to just put this thing out of its misery. Because it's sort of not in the spirit of the game, but let's do that anyway. Let's push them a bit closer. Hopefully the tower can or the whatever it's called. What is it called? The vertical heavy tank can take it over. Let's set that to player. Let's set that to player. I need to set that back to player. To enemy first, and then player. So you can see why this is slightly, yeah, as I say, controversial. I can't even move it. Chat, it doesn't do anything. This isn't a tank, but it's, you know, it got through fair and square-ish. And before Matt launches himself into space. Yeah, I launched myself into space. Well, when we land, I'll go into Build Beam. I'll shoot myself over there. It doesn't even move. I may just remove this from the next round. I don't know what purpose it's serving. It has a Sonic Lance. Does it? Where? Oh yeah, that's what's boosting it. That's what's bumping it up into the air. Oh, good times. Right. So slowly but surely. I mean, maybe it makes more sense if I skip into this one. So this is it. This is the winner of the TerraTech Tank Challenge. A pretty cool looking tech, if you ask me. I'm just going to budge this one over here, just so we can have complete confidence that this is the outright winner. Let's plop him here. Now, it's worth reminding everybody that even though this may not look like a traditional tank, I will be awarding prizes to people that fulfill that criteria. So you might get some DLC, you might get something. You won't get the accolade of being the best tank that you can build for under 200,000 block bucks, but at least you'll have something to show for it. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to do this. There we go. So hopefully, there you go. Right. So it's going to just finish off. Brilliant. Easy peasy. So vertical heavy tank takes it. The less towers, the better. So there you have it. So vertical heavy tank is the outright winner. Let's reload, and I will remove that from this battle. I will remove the vertical heavy tank from this battle because we don't need them in this one. Chat, I'm getting a few drop frames. If you could let me know if you can still see me, if I'm still visible, that would be great. Right, so let's just dump them out. Bye bye. And then I'm gonna go. Oh, hang on. Beautiful. Right. So. Oh, hang on. No, let me reload. Let me reload because I've not got into my my camera mobile. They're saying that was a. I am controlling a tank. Don't worry. I've noticed my error. There we go. So let's get rid of the vertical heavy tank. Goodbye. I'm gonna go into that. I'm gonna go that. Try that again. Here we go. Combat dudes. So so where the lemon tank to? good question. Oh, that's getting really loud in my headphones. Okay, right. So let's go through the semi-final. Can you call it a semi-final? Let's see who gets second place. Let's see who gets second place. And shall we go? I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1. Go! They're off! So now that the overall winner is out of the way, let's see who gets... Oh, do you know what? Let's just... Oh, I can't. It doesn't matter. We'll let them do their thing. They're harmless. Literally harmless. Okay, there's a Splinter Cell over here that are sort of doing their own thing. Come back, please. Because it's making everything awkward. Oh, good. Well, this is always a fear that would happen. Okay, everyone is still fighting. That's fine. So this is where all the main action is. Let's budge over a little bit. Come on. Okay, this is awkward. I'm going to just scooch over here, get these guys fighting. Okay, so here we got. We have Burkova tank is going against Shielding. One of the Asian contingents is out. They're out. Forgive me, I couldn't tell if that was Japanese or Chinese. I've made that mistake before. War Mullet is still there. Good name, War Mullet. I appreciate your name. Okay, so who have we got? So Rook is still here. I feel like it could just come down to Rook and War Mullet, although War Mullet is stuck in the middle. Yeah, Rook has still got full firepower. They've still got full shields. There's some guys over here that you need to do some stuff, please. Please do some stuff. Thank you. I guess it's not the end of the world that they pause. I guess, because they could just restart them and they can carry on as where they were. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, so Rook has taken out everyone. Rook now needs to rejoin the party. There you go. Go that way. Well done. Okay, so it's now between Rook and... Let's just get rid of you. Oh, I can't. Rook and Tiny Terror Bull. So it's Rook and Tiny Terror Bull. They are acting... This thing is acting as a distraction. Terror Bull versus Rook. Rook is taking all the firepower, but they've withstood it. They've still got their shields are attached. It's now going to be Rook versus excuse me. Whatever this is. If someone knows if someone in chat knows Chinese, please let me know what that says. We now have an air to ground fight going on. They will slowly come back down to earth. This could take all day. I mean, I might just call it. Should we just call it as Rook? I feel like that's yeah. Let's just call it as Rook. Rook, you get second place. I did have Rook pinned as a strong competitor for this particular challenge. It looks like the shields are down, so it's not much longer. Okay, they're actually out of the challenge arena anyway. Rook can't actually get a line of sight, so okay, so one of their weapons can get line of sight, so that'll be good. Okay, Rook takes second place. Well done, Rook. Let's get a closer look of this. Let's get a closer look of Rook. There you have it. Rook doing its thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I will load in the final tank challenge. Shall I? I think I shall. So we're going to get rid of the 2 tank turret things. So we're going to get rid of this one. And we're going to get rid of... Get out of the building, please. Where's Rook? Where is he? There he is. Now, all that's left are what are effectively viable tank options. We've got rid of the 2 sort of tank turret things. I'm going to have a quick cough. Excuse me. Just had something caught in my throat there. That was horrible. So shall we do it, chat? Shall we do this will be the very final battle of the Terratech Tank Challenge. I'm also going to move my camera down a little bit more. There you go. This will be the final battle ever of the Terratech Tank Challenge. If you want, chat, I'm more than happy to share all the game files with you. So if you want to run these yourselves, you can see how all these battles play out on your own. Happy to do that. But should we do it? Let's just get into this final battle, shall we? Here we go. Oh, I feel really sad when we do this. It's come to an end. Anyway, right, let's hit resume game. So they're off! This is it! So this is secret, guys, chat. We all know this is secretly the real winner of this, right? We all know this is... Whoever wins this is the real winner. Secretly, we know that, right? Tiny Terrible. I really want Tiny Terrible to do well. Virtue, where are you? How are you getting on? I can't see you anywhere. That wasn't you that just exploded, was it, Virtue? It may have been. Oh no, you're there. You're there. You're there. You're there. The LDA representing. Who else have we got? So Virtue, you're still going. It's Virtue and Terrible. This is the fight that we all wanted to see. And Tanky McStompy's is there. Virtue, you're. Oh, okay. So Virtue took out Terrible. Now there's. Who have we got left? Who's this tank? Come on, tell me who this tank is. Bang Bang Banzoku. There's also a battle going on over here. Let's go see what these guys are up to. I'm a big fan of this tech. This tech looks really cool. Okay, so Virtue. Oh, sorry, Virtue. We missed your demise. We now have two main groups of battles. That's just annoying, isn't it? They're just raining terror down from above. Okay, so this is the final 3 techs. So who have we got? Let's take a look. Shielding, War Mullet, and Bang Bang Bonzuku. I should get rid of this. Oh, let's actually do this. Can I do that? Yes. Okay, nice. Right, they're gone. They're gone. Never to darken our doors. So these guys are going. Let's bring this guy in. Let's just cool it down. Let's get everyone back together. Let's get everyone back in your current condition. Let's get you over here. Goodness me, you are not in a good way. Let's plonk him here. Okay, this one I feel has a much better chance. They've still got most of their facilities. They are. Although that's an interesting. So that's kind of cool. Just a quick note. They've added a tank on the back to add extra mobility. You can turn a lot quicker with that tank track at the back. That's very clever. Very clever indeed. Okay, Debris. This is not funny. There you go. Right. Let's plonk you there, and let's get you. Okay. So this tank. My money's on this one. Who have we got? So we've got War Mullet and Shielding, and then whichever tank this is. My money's on this one, but just because the batteries are so full. I've been proven wrong before. Well, let's make you an enemy and a player, so I can jump into. Okay, so this should be the final sort of flourish, I suppose. There you go. Right, so here we go. So it's Shielding, War Mullet, and what's this final tech called? Bang Bang Bonzuku. So it's War Mullet and Bang Bang Bonzuku. It's going to be Bang Bang Bonzuku. It's going to take 3rd place, but secretly we know that this is the real winner because there's no tank turrets. I'm going to get close. I'm going to get in close on this one. Oh, there you go. Bang Bang Bonzuku takes the title. Do they? Yeah, they do. They've withstood it. Blimey. So there you have it. Chat, we have 3... We have a winner in a first, second, and 3rd place. We've done it! Woo! Oh, I feel so relieved. I feel so relieved. That's going to do it today, everybody. That was it. That's all I came here to do. I came, I saw, I blew up. How much time have we got left? I mean, it's only half an hour in. The top 3 are battery boxes. That seems to be the way to go. I think that's if anything that I've learned from this is that battery boxes are the way to go. If you want to build a viable, strong tech, at least in campaign, build a battery box because they tend to do all right. Thing is with battery boxes though, I think most of them have got batteries though. It's unfair to call just those 2 battery boxes because most tanks in this challenge have got very far had lots of tanks in them. They were just arranged in an interesting way. Virtue says that they detest. What do you detest, Virtue? Lots of pauses during the stream. Oh no. I wasn't getting that many dropped frames. Should we have a look at some of these tanks? Let's load into some of them. Or should we do our